All right. What is up, everyone? Looks like I'm coming late to the party again. Lots of conversations already happening in chat. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right, let me get the goal set up for the super chats. Once again, 5 super chats, $2 or more a piece over the next 2 hours. And always forget to copy and paste this part, guys. This is where my ADHD at 50 kicks in. I gotta get all the things set up. All right, where did I lost my window? Here we go. All right. Start goal. Did that work? That did work. All right, what is up, Card Shop Guy? What is up, White Fox? What is up, Z? What is up, Stockpile Sparky? Hello, everyone. Music's too loud in my ears. Look at this, guys. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to be at my local game shop, and I'm going to add another ETB right there. Right there. Pitch Black. All right, I'm going to start at the bottom and then go to the top to go backwards. Alan, I got in a discussion with my Battletech friends last night about Star Wars Legends, and it made me think our mini late-night combos. Yeah, man. I need to find my Battletech miniatures that I painted. I think they're in the closet behind me. Let me look here in a minute. What's up, Z? Sparky? Hello, everyone. Oh, I need to start at the top, I guess. Card Shop Guy came in first. What's up, team? Hope everyone's having a good week. Seth said, beat me again. Hey, Card Shop Guy. Laughter. Hope you're having a great evening. Fox, are you an online seller only or brick and mortar? Have a demo Tuesday with Shadow POS, and wow, just wow. It's Thursday, man. Literally look forward to the stream as soon as like 5 p.m. hits at the shop. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Thank you. Thank you, Andrew. Look at that. Coming in hot with your name right off the bat. Didn't even look at my notes. Heck yes, you're on the West Coast then? No, sir, East. I'm in Georgia. I usually just remember around an hour before I get off. Got plans tonight. Seriously, can't stop thinking about how much Dustin at Shadow POS is going to help us raise our shop to the next level. I love that. I was hoping someone here was already used them. All right, let me catch back up here. Yeah, you do. They are coming out with new beginner boxes, core box and core rules coming out in September. You got to find a pre-sale store that runs pre-sales. We've been selling Pitch Black since Monday. I was about to pick up some Pitch Black today at Walmart. It was MSRP, so I couldn't pass up on it. Oh, that's nice. I was able to. Yeah, I mean, I know that they're already on the shelf at Walmart and stuff like that, but my local game shop, Punch Out Gaming up in Forest Lake, Minnesota, Eric and his brother, they just do a good deal, good job up there. And so I certainly might start doing that just to pick up some more, but I was also able to score the Pokémon Center drop for Pitch Black, and so that should be coming in tomorrow or Saturday. And so yeah, I just basically I'm keeping sealed the retail version and then selling the Pokemon Center versions to reinvest back into my business. So Seth said, I just refreshed my YouTube thumbnail and preparing a new batch of content formats for the fall. That's awesome, dude. I'm excited. Let me see if I can find. Oh yeah, here they are, man. They're like super easy to find. It's Nathan Allen. Geez, that lies with your. You're gonna mess with my head, Andrew. Thank you, man. Thanks for coming in with hot with that first super chat. Appreciate it. Yeah, I was able to get the Pokemon Center 30th. I was in the queue. Got all the way to checkout, went to log into my account, got kicked out. I was like, well, dang it, I didn't get it. Got right back in the queue. That was about the time that apparently the whole website went down. So I was able to get back in line and got back in line and was able to get 2 ETBs and then one of each of the limits for the tech sticker packs and the knockout box. So yeah, it's yeah. So this is one of those ADHD hobbies of the past, hobbies gone by that I talk about. Painting miniatures. I have a whole bunch of Star Wars miniatures. I've painted. By the way, I don't know, does Ultimate Guard still make boxes like this? This is the box that I got. So it's got like the dice tray in the middle. You open up the sides here, and it's got the felt where you can put your decks in there, and it's got the dice tray here in the middle where you can keep dice. Super nice deck box. Really, really like it. But it's got the 2 drawers that you can put your dice in here. But I was going to show you my miniatures real quick. So Andrew said, "Congrats. Wasted a ton of time at the shop. It had a similar story, but missed the chance once I got back in line." You were the one that got them for a review. Oh, that's right. I got these for... That's right. Back when... What? Seth, that reminds me. What? Where did I review these? What channel or... What was I doing that I asked Ultimate Guard for some boxes to review and they just sent me a bunch? I don't remember what channel that was. What I was doing when I was doing that. I love minis. I wish I didn't. I jokingly call it Warhammer 401k in the shop. Yeah, when the Star Wars Destiny cards came out. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. So was that on my Allen shot first? I guess that had to be Allen shot first. Yeah. Stockpile Sparky says, I waited yesterday also and made it to checkout and it crashed. And I was like, no way, I'm getting now. And sure enough, said it was sold out. I got an email this morning. It went through. Oh, maybe I need to check my email. Maybe I got 2 sets. No, I doubt it. My son just texted me. Sorry, my son needed me to do something for him. I told him I'm live streaming right now. All right, so here's let me get my miniatures out here. I can brag on them a little bit. So yeah, Seth here, White Fox, he got me into this a little bit. And so, oh, there they all are. I didn't realize I had my, let me go back to camera 1 here. Antenna logo, maybe it was that one, but I thought it was Allen shot first. Oh yeah, could it have been the podcast maybe? Anyway, I still have my starter deck of Destiny cards. But I sold off all the other ones. I didn't get into the new Star Wars CCG. All right, so this was, I made this one. Of course, when you get them, they're just gray, gray plastic. I hot glue, did a penny on the bottom just to give it some weight, but I really enjoyed painting this guy. This looks like the box art for the beginner box. And it's kind of got the red and the blue, almost kind of has an Optimus Prime look to it. I don't know that the light here really does it a lot of justice, but yeah, weathered it up real good. And all the rocks on the bottom, if you can see the rocks, those are pieces of styrofoam, the bigger ones that I cut to be rocks, and I glued them onto the surface. And then the ground texture is actually dry coffee grounds. But then I just put a layer of Mod Podge over the top and then painted them. And then I had 2 of the same model. Again, this is not a miniature painting live stream, but these 2 guys here. One is kind of a khaki color scheme, like a brown. And again, the rocks there I cut out of XPS foam. The rock back there, it was just like a cut, and I made it to where it fit around the support there, so it looks like he's stepping off of a rock. It had 2 of the same model in there, so this one's similar, but this guy is like navy blue and silver. And I made the cockpit look like it was glowing on this one. But this is probably my favorite. I don't even know what these are called, Seth. You probably know what this guy's called, but this little bipedal, it's kind of white and orange. And again, the ground effects there is all from coffee grounds that I brushed on there with Mod Podge. But it was fun. It was a fun hobby to get into. I was losing my eyesight at just the right time to be able to hold it up close and get the right texture in it. And so yeah, I keep these in this little case here. They're supposed to go in this way, but I like, because I stand it up, I put them in that way. They fit both directions. But it's a great little case here. It's like a faux leather case. Card Shop Guy says, I'd really advise holding the PC ones for a bit. Dare you to look at the price of 20th anniversary regular ETBs and 25th. Yeah, no, I'm planning on the 25th anniversary Pokemon Center or 30th anniversary Pokemon Center ETBs. I'm gonna sit on those for a while, for sure. I'm not gonna try to do a quick flip on those at all. But I'm still gonna also try to get a retail copy of it as well. So I'd actually have three ETBs. So you did great there. Our new paints now that make doing that even easier. Yeah, right when I kind of got out of the painting miniature hobby, is when Army Painter was starting to come out with some of their speed paints. So is that what you're talking about, Seth? Yeah, I know. Yeah, not financial advice, just an opinion. Well, I mean, it's not bad advice by any stretch. I mean, if any set's going to go up in value, I mean, I'm only keeping like 6 ETB sealed right now. I have one of every release in the Mega Evolution era, and just all of those just retail ETBs or current market is like over $1,000 or right at $1,000. So the 30th anniversary ones are definitely going to go up. Card Shop Guy, I am far from lucky. That's why I was so surprised to get that email this morning. Yeah, that's awesome. Nice. I paint Warhammer and D&D models. Yeah, I did D&D for a little bit and then got into these and then the Star Wars. If I could do a whole live stream on the... I went through... I'm trying to remember the guy's name on YouTube, but he used the Imperial Assault, Star Wars Imperial Assault game base set as a way to teach you how to paint. And so I painted through almost that entire base set before I started kind of doing my own thing here. That guy is the Locust. Yes, the Locust is the one with the two legs. First guy is the Griffin. The two matching are Wolverines. Yep, like that's all coming back to me now that you said that. They're releasing new core boxes and rules in September. I'm excited. What's up, Eloy? Welcome, sir. Eloy, were you able to... Wait, I don't think you were able to get the PC drop, were you? I think you were letting us know in our Discord server that you weren't able to do that. Yeah, speed paints and even paint markers and washes. Yeah, I actually I got into another one of my hobbies gone by. I got into the Gundam miniatures. I never got like any of the big expensive ones, but the ones that were only about, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches tall, 5-6 inches tall. And they had some really cool line markers that you just kind of basically rested it on like where the grooves would be in the panels. And it would just kind of bleed through there and add this really cool detail and stuff like that. And so that was a lot of fun to mess with that as well. I think I have all those in my drawer down here. There's some things I get rid of and some things I hang on to for whatever reason. Andrew says, I tried holding a Destin Rivals ETB, but 99% of my sealed collection is Magic the Gathering and Sorcery, so sold the ETB back in the shop 6 months later. Sold it to a regular that day. That's cool. Yeah, you can sell it to someone that you know will appreciate it. Seth says, Z, I did Warhammer in the early 2000s. I need to sell my army still, actually. That and Star Wars Legion that I still have. Andrew says, he called the shop 1 hour after leaving and ripped the Mewtwo. I'll never sell sealed back again. Yeah, that's awesome that he got that. But it was nice. I sold the booster box from Chaos Rising to a mom that son wanted to rip. And sold it like the day after it came out. And turned a decent profit on it, like $60 or $70. And I'd messaged her later and said, hey, let me see the hits. And I was kind of happy they didn't hit any of the big stuff, because I would have like gone crazy if they had done that. So Eloy says, nope, after 5 hours I gave up when it refreshed and pushed me back to an hour and a half. Yeah, man. I mean, that of all the releases though, that one was the longest one. I mean, for me to be able to get, number one, I got in the initial queue late, like 45 minutes late, period. So the fact that I got in to add stuff to cart floored me. And then to get kicked out completely, had to get back in the queue, and then was able to go all the way down to 0 minutes on that queue and still get product. I was pretty floored. So maybe a lot of people gave up. Maybe it was anecdotal, but Andrew says, big sad, so happy for him, so sad for him. So happy, so happy for him. Yeah, yeah. Z says, Seth, you'd probably get a lot of money for those old models if you sold them. Yeah, man, you get some of that older Warhammer stock. What else do I got? I got all kinds. Oh yeah, there's the BattleTech box in there. I try not to hang. I don't know. I'm trying to be a good steward of this space in my home. When we bought this house, we downsized because my kids are getting older and we didn't need as much space. And I had to do a good job of making sure I don't just fill up all of our closets. But seriously, Seth, what army? Yeah, I took pics. I just need to list them. Oh, if you guys haven't heard, I see Andrew says Z's right, especially old metal models. The wildfire smoke from Canada has blanketed the Twin Cities. Let me see if I can find a picture over here online. And a lot of the card shops in the area are trying to do some kind of alternate release plan so that there's not as many people waiting outside. I found when I first moved here into this house, I was up in the attic for a while and I had one of those air filter masks, not like one of the ones we wore during the pandemic, but it's like the kind that kind of goes over your face. You look kind of like one of the medical droids in Star Wars. And I'm definitely, because I'm going to be super busy next week. In fact, just FYI, my video schedule next week, I'm actually releasing 3 shorts, my first 3 shorts next week. I think it's Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So I'm not going to be live streaming next week, but then I'll pick up the week after. I'm going to be super busy that week. Took some time off and got a lot going on. But So yeah, my releases next week are going to be a little bit different. So this was an hour ago here in the Twin Cities. You can kind of see the air there. Let me see if I can open image in a new tab. Yeah, so this is US Bank Stadium where the Minnesota Vikings play, and this is one of the cameras on top of one of the news station. You can't even read US Bank on there. So this is what the air looks like outside right now. Literally outside this window. It's crazy. When I woke up this morning to see the sunrise and it was just like this apocalyptic, and then even last night I was trying to water the grass, and we have a street light right here on the corner. We live on a corner, and the way that like there was like not a sound in the air, no cars in the neighborhood, it was just eerily quiet, and the way the street light was hitting the smoke, it was like straight out of like a horror movie or something. So My local game shop has 80 booster boxes and 120 ETBs. So I just have to be 200th in line. So I'm going to go tomorrow, but I'm probably going to take my time getting there, knowing that I only have to be 200th in line. I don't think this is going to be a super hyped up release. And with the air quality, what it is, I'll go up there and probably sit in my truck until I get worried that the line's going to be a little bit too long. So we'll see. We'll see, but yeah, excited to get it. See here. It's an Elder army. Okay, we're talking Warhammer now. Elder was all metal, all the old aspects. Yeah, Z. All smoky up here because of the fires. Stockpile says, my son-in-law has been working up there and was saying how bad it was getting on the way home today. Yeah, it's been awful. My daughter's supposed to go to the beach with some friends tomorrow to celebrate one of their birthdays, and the moms are trying to figure out what to do about that. We have an outdoor baptism at a lake in the Twin Cities all weekend, and yeah, I'm in the water baptizing people, and yeah, I'm not looking forward to getting out in it. So hopefully it'll clear up by Saturday, Sunday, but we'll see. Yeah, definitely. They're saying you shouldn't go outside, period. Yeah. Harbor Freight has some great cheap gas masks. Solid allocation. Oh yeah, that's a solid allocation from my local game shop. Yeah. Yeah, let me pull up their Facebook page. You can kind of see. Get my Facebook pulled up here. sure you can't see any of my data. So yeah, Pokemon Pitch Blacks releasing Friday. 3-pack blisters, $15.99 each, 50 in stock. Booster boxes, $159.99, 80 in stock. Booster bundles, $26.99, 100 in stock. Elite trainers, $50, 120 in stock. All products will be sealed. In other words, they don't cut the plastic off like some places. Limit of 1 total item per person, not going back through the line. No holds or shipping, no tents, no empty chairs. No budgeting or holding spots for people. Please pick up your garbage and do not block the doors of other businesses. Start the line to the left of the front doors. Doors open at 10. So, yeah, looking forward to it. They always run a pretty tight ship up there. Let's see here. Didn't realize you were in Minnesota. We'll be praying for you all to stay safe. Definitely not safe to be breathing in all. Yeah, I think Michigan's getting the worst of it right now. But yeah, I was reading in the news that the boundary waters, if you don't know what that is, it's all the lakes and rivers between here and Canada and northern Minnesota, particularly the northeast of Minnesota. And when the fires started getting close to some of the towns and campsites there, I mean, cell phone service does not work up there. They don't have, unless they had like one of those emergency radios, there's no way to contact them. So eight forest rangers got into 4 canoes, 2 in each canoe, and they just spread out and they started going from campsite to camp. I think there's like 1,000 campsites up there just to tell people, get your stuff and get out. And yeah, it was pretty frantic. That was the day before yesterday. So yeah. Yeah, baptized by fire for sure. I had to buy one when I was samples in the new house for asbestos. It was negative, by the way. Well, that's good. Hey, what's up, Cardboard Nerd? What's going on, Kirk? Good to see you, man. Sounds like you had some fun on Reddit this week. I watched your video today. Funny they have to mention it will be sold sealed. Yeah, I mean, there's still some shops up here that are doing the whole, like, they slip it. Andrew, I'm assuming that you're not breaking the seal for customers, are you? I mean, you're giving it to them in good shape and sealed. Eloy said, 9 watching, 4 likes. Like the video, show some love. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, show some love, guys. Appreciate that. That'd be great. I don't know how that works with the algorithm, but I would appreciate it. That's my local nice. I'm not sure I have energy to go out tomorrow for lunch, plus I have to work. Yeah, that's my local. I just happen to be off on Thursdays and Fridays, so that's the only reason I'm able to do it. I don't know that I'd be taking off like PTO every 2 months if I wasn't off on Fridays, but yeah. Andrew says, we don't slice plastic. Yeah. My Canadian friends are telling me it's bad up there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm sitting here complaining about, yeah, that's a good call out, Z. Like, if Superior comes in here tonight, I mean, he's in the midst of it too. So like, yeah, Canada obviously is the thing that's on fire. So like that's, yeah, pray for our friends and thoughts and prayers for our Canadian friends for sure. I'm sitting here complaining in Minnesota. Our state's not on fire, but the boundary waters, which we share with Canada, that's kind of what's on fire right now. So yeah. Good call, Eloy. Just close chat to like. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the likes. Appreciate that. I don't know if that helps. I'm assuming it helps. And if you're watching on your phone, I think you're able to do the hype thing, but I don't know if you're able to hype live streams or not. So yeah, whatever you can do to help would be fantastic. Stockpile Sparky says he works for the railroad and was in Minnesota a couple weeks ago, was in Michigan this week, and headed back home this weekend. So it sounds like he got to leave before it got too bad. Yeah, have you guys seen that video of that train surrounded by the fire up in Canada? They were having to wait for another train to pass and got surrounded by fire. Yeah, it's these images are absolutely insane. I don't know. This may play a commercial first. Yeah, we'll skip the commercial together. But if you have not seen, again, this is not a BattleTech painting live stream nor a Canadian wildfire live stream, but current events. I love talking about it with you guys. Yeah. Insane. Like, these guys had fire on both sides of the train while they were waiting for another train. Look at this. It's like they're inside of a furnace themselves. Look at that. Insane. I can't imagine. I mean, there's worse places to be than in a giant metal tube in that situation. Oh, something just popped up. What was that? Sent a ramen bowl. Okay, I don't know what that means, but thank you for that, I think. I don't know what that means. Is that one of those gift things you can do? Let's see, Andrew said, no, of course not. We have a section of our customer base that enjoys the long-term hold invest part of the hobby. Yeah, for sure. Sent a ramen bowl for 900 joules. I don't know what that means, but that's awesome. That sounds delicious. Don't know what joules do, but here you go. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy scary. That's terrifying. Yo, sorry I'm late. What's up, Mandy? Welcome in, Mandy. Glad you are here. Oh, I needed to check my buttons here to see if they're working. Does this work? I got a green check mark. Bam. All right, I got that figured back out. I had to update my Elgato software for my Stream Deck and then attach it to my YouTube account and got it going. So this card today, I got a packet. I had a few orders today, but this one I got to send out. This is one of the League of Legends cards that I picked up in that little lot the other day. I think this is my last one. I think this has me fully sold out of my little lot. But the I think it was a $40 card, the first card I sold, or maybe it was a $20 card. But anyway, that was the first card that sold right off the bat, was the expensive one. And guys, if you haven't watched the video that I released yesterday, no, yesterday. What day was that? Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. Absolutely insane. If you look at my previous views, so like if you look here at my last 4 pre-recorded videos, the Pokemon 30th Celebration hot takes, 108 views. Riftbound League of Legends, better than expected, 136 views. TCG Player, avoid this mistake, 278 views. I do a review on these envelopes right here, the new product from Shipping Shield, and it blows up, just absolutely blows up. And a great product, and a lot of people have been using my affiliate code, which is a huge support to the channel, and affiliate link and stuff. So if you're interested in these are great products. I was going to show them off on the stream tonight a little bit. But yeah, this one is like 32-pound craft paper. You got the 3 pockets there. And these are made to go inside number 10 envelopes. And then this one's 100-pound paper. This one's about 0.10 ounces more, a little bit heavier, but definitely a thicker product if you're shipping bulk. And so, great product. If you haven't watched that last video, go check it out. Sent star for 2 joules. All right. Jewel was one of my favorite singers in the 90s. Was she in the 90s? What's up, GR Gaming? Good to see ya, gangstas. Yeah, that's what we call ourselves for sure. And you said I got my mics in to start filming. Remember when you said Elgato? Yeah. Yeah, that video, Kirk, I don't understand why it blew up. I do know that any of my video titles that have like bulk in the title. What was my last one? Yeah, this one that had my Pokemon bulk price strategy, that got 554 views. My one where I was in my storage shed was not exciting. Should I? Brick and mortar. I thought that one would. It's so funny. The ones that I think are going to do well usually don't, and the ones that I don't know if they're going to do well usually do. It doesn't matter. And these two I knew, these aren't really my niche, but I wanted to at least do a video about my journey to be monetized on YouTube, and then how I make my YouTube thumbnails. But it's been a while since I've had like this one about the Pokemon company just changed the rules. That's probably that's my last video. That was over a month ago that got over 1,000 views. But you know, you got people like PokePaster TCG. Yeah, the TCG tracking videos at 1.3. Yeah, Pokemon burnout warning, 75 views. No one wants to hear about a 50-year-old guy being burned down, apparently. The Mayhem stuff. Yeah, it's the how-to videos. It's the videos on bulk. It's the how you ship, how you prepare, things that are a little bit more structured. Those do really well for me. Stop paying for tracking. I mean, that one right there is like people saving money, so they want to watch that video. Me talking about a subtle shift from a selling philosophy doesn't resonate with people, I guess. But I know the right audience enjoys it, but Yeah, fix your pricing. Again, it's a very practical, hands-on. I walk people through how to do that. 1.5K views. Yeah, again, the ones that are just kind of more philosophical don't really perform well. The release day videos, those don't really perform well either. But I'm just throwing stuff against the wall to see what works, and still figuring out as I go. But it's cool though. I was able to pick up a bunch of subscribers from that video that I released on Tuesday, and obviously the affiliate link. A lot of people using those, so that does help out monetarily as well as also. So yeah, Greg at Shipping Shield messaged me and said, "What did you do? Did you hit the algorithm?" I was like, "I don't know, man." I was like, "I just did a quick 8-minute video on your new product. I've been using these for over a month." And I finally got the email from them that says we could talk about it, we could promote it. And so I did a quick video on, the positive things about it. There's not really any negatives I found about these products. In fact, people that have been using these that have the eBay logo on them said these are way cheaper than the ones that eBay provides. And eBay's kind of held the market on these. And so I'm really excited. But I think 25 people use my affiliate link code to buy some. So super grateful for that. Shipping Shield. Let's see here. Yeah. Andrew, 1.1K views, man. It's awesome. I'm almost to 1.2. I think it's like 1,190 views right now. Shipping Shield video was aces. Nearly bought them. Yeah, definitely have to at some point. Be right back, leaving the stream running. Thanks, Kirk. Yeah, I don't know what the jewels do, but I got 50 free ones. Exactly, nerd. No idea. I'm buying my local bulk LGS. Don't be so hard on yourself, Alan. No, I mean, it's all, Mandy, I appreciate that though. It's all a learning curve. Like it really is. Like, so this next week I'm going to be so busy. I think it was last Thursday or Friday I recorded 4 pieces of content, 3 shorts and 1 long form. The long form was what was the one I released on? Oh, the Avoid This Mistake. So I recorded the Avoid This Mistake video and then my first 3 shorts. And so this week there's going to be 3 shorts that come out Tuesday, Thursday, this coming week, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And then I've got an idea for 2 other videos that I might try to record tomorrow to get those in the schedule as well. But yeah, it's a learning curve. Andrew said, "Stop paying for tracking" is the video I found you from. Okay, nice. Yeah, I know there's been a lot of people, because over on TCG tracking, I wonder if he still has my video linked on the main page. Let's see here. Or maybe not the main page, but when you get into the dashboard. Yeah, he still does. Yeah, on the main page, if you go into the dashboard, it says Community Tool. Find these community videos helpful, and he's got mine listed first. How to use TCG tracking step by step for beginners. How to use TCG tracking, how to can protect you from TCG. Yeah, so that he's listed 3 people, and he's got my video listed at the top. So that I know that's how some people have certainly found me. So that's awesome. Hey, what's up, F3? Welcome in. We are doing good, man. Doing good. So tag is getting closer to reopening. That'll be nice. Have another wave of cards ready, Mandy. Yeah, I knew Mandy sent some cards through you. Mandy, the grading company. Yes. Awesome. I'll send you a message. Very nice. Andrew said, "I'm really considering becoming a middleman for PCG." What is PCG? I'm assuming the G stands for grading. Premier Card Grading. What do those look like? Collectibles, TCGs. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know that I've ever seen a PCG graded card before. Looks like they've kind of got the gold black color scheme. Oh, I guess it's different ones depending on authentication. Gem Mint 9.5. Pristine 10 gold plated, so it's like gold and white. What are these? Flesh and Blood World back event stamps. It's interesting. Yeah, I've never seen a PCG slab in person, so that's pretty cool. Premier Card Grading. It's Rudy Alpha Investments Grading Company. Oh, okay, okay. Rudy from Alpha Investments. Is there like an about page? About us, yes. Premier Card Grading is an independent grading platform delivering modern and consistent service for select trading card games. Teams are trained towards the same goal, producing high-quality service, cases, and packaging for your cards to deliver a world-class grading service, making grading accessible to all by bringing quick turnaround times, high quality. I want to get in touch. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I haven't done the grading game in quite some time now, so I'm one of the Taco Timmies who's been watching for the last 11 years. Found him early and really kind of latched on. Very nice, very nice. All right, got a reminder here. We got a 5 super chat goal going. I finally got my buttons working again on my stream deck. Had 11 people in here. Thanks so much. Yeah, throw some likes. If you leave chat, you can leave us a like and let me know what you think and what you want to talk about tonight. So yeah, so I'm probably not gonna get to my local game shop any earlier than 7 or 8 in the morning. Again, I don't think that this set is going to be one of the most highly sought after, and with all the fires and the smoke in the area. But I do have my lawn chair and my mask already in the truck in the car, so I can I took a shower just before the stream, so after the stream I can get in bed relatively early and get some good sleep, and then get a cup of coffee and head up there in the morning and get my next ETB to add to the collection over here. So super excited about it. Andrew said, but because I've been watching for 11 years, I'm one of the only shops I know with 2 Lord of the Rings Holiday Collector boosters sealed and holding in my Dragon Horde. Yeah, I'm assuming, like, one of the things growing up in Texas, my joke has always been when you're born, they give you a Bible and a pew-pew. I'm not going to say the other word because I don't want to get this channel to go away. I don't know what the rules are when you talk about pew-pews. But I have a safe that has quite a few pew-pews in it, and I don't remember the last time I actually used one of them. Some of them I got as, when I was younger, smaller caliber and different things like that. But I thought about actually selling. Of course, my dad doesn't watch this live stream. He would freak out if I said I was going to sell some of them. But I think I have like 14 or 15 in my gun safe, and I'm thinking about clearing out at least half of them and building a shelving system in there for storing my sealed products, just to keep them a little bit more safe. So yeah, a Bible and a pew-pew, while singing songs on a pew. Anyway, that's a whole different thing. So I'm thinking about, modifying it so that, yes, I certainly want a few of those just for protection, but then at the same time, building us or getting a shelving structure that'll fit in there so I can kind of keep my most valuable. Again, I don't have any of the. What made me think about that is when Andrew was talking about these Lord of the Rings holiday collector boosters, which I'm assuming are very valuable. And so I'm assuming that the LGS that you're buying has a well fortified storage space. And so F3 said, at first I didn't understand what you were saying, but it makes sense now. Yeah, I don't know what the rules are because I'm not a channel that talks about that topic very often. So I don't want to. I know you can't say things like the other word for unaliving yourself. I know if you say that, sometimes it triggers stuff on YouTube. And so I'm just trying to be mindful of that because all my videos are advertiser friendly and all that kind of stuff. And so I don't want to now that I've been monetized just about a month or so now, I don't want to get in trouble with that. 10K a box, you've got 2. Wow. Do you have those listed anywhere for sale, or do you just hope that the right customer is going to come in at some point and snag those? I mean, do you have those online somewhere for the right buyer? And how old are those boxes, Andrew? Are those? I guess I could look it up. Lord of the Rings Holiday Collector Booster. Lord of the Rings. I'm assuming that's a TCG, right? Lord of the Rings. What'd you say? Holiday Collector's Booster. Oh, that's the Lord of the Rings, Lord of the Rings project, or what's the word? Collaboration. And no, one of the first things I'm going to upgrade. We have locked file cabinets, but a solid crowbar. And and no, oh no, dragon horde. I don't know what dragon horde is. Did I miss something? Oh, Magic the Gathering. Yep. Is it these guys here? Is it the 2023 Magic the Gathering? Is this the thing you're talking about here, Andrew? Collector Booster Special Edition. I don't see the word holiday on here anywhere, so this might not be the same thing. They are going to get held for as long as possible. We don't need the money for rent, etc. Rudy plays the long game, so it's a hold. I've been saving sealed from every major release of MTG, One Piece, Pokemon since it's all guaranteed to go up. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, is this what you're talking about, or is there something else? Lord of the Rings prices just went completely insane. I'm just looking at some of the other. Oh, here we go. Is this? Yeah, I think this is what you're talking about. Jeez, this guy's asking 20 grand for it. Lord of the Rings Holiday Special Collector's Booster Box Magic the Gathering. Yeah. 2 sold. Got 1 left. Jeez Louise. Oh, your Dragon Horde is what you're calling like your collection of sealed and stuff. Okay, I'm with you now. Holiday because they came out around the holiday season after the main Lord of the Rings set release. Gotcha. Hey, Andrew, while I've got you on here, let me tell you a story. My local game shop that I'll be at tomorrow, back during the pandemic, they're in a kind of a strip center, and they have businesses on either side of them. One of the businesses on one side of them was an empty, vacant business for a little while. And during the pandemic, people broke into the one next door that wasn't alarmed, and all they did was just bust through the drywall. There was no, cinder block wall between the two. And I think the total was that they made off with $350,000 in Pokemon cards. They ended up catching them a while later. It was part of a bigger like drug smuggling / thief ring or whatever. But yeah, man, get your stuff secure, bro. That would be bad. Dragon Horde, things I sleep on and forget about forever. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do with some of my sealed product, is because when I first started, I was like, no sealed, no sealed, no sealed. And then as I started having more money available in my business, it just makes sense to every now and then just buy an ETB or a booster box and just sit on it for a while. It just makes sense. I was watching a video today on Instagram. There's some gal that's a content creator, and over the course of her career, I guess she does live rips and sells packs starting on auction starting for $1. So she'll buy like an old like fossil Pokemon set for whatever, $20,000 or whatever, and then do the bid starting low, and then they go up. I don't know if she's doing on a whatnot or whatever, but she said she kept doing this comparison of like, this is what I paid for this box in 2022. Had I not ripped it and auctioned off each pack and kept it sealed, it would be worth X number of dollars today. And every one of them was like almost a 5-figure come up, almost every single set, that if she had left it sealed and not ripped it, for content or ripped it for a live stream or whatnot, or wherever, however she's selling every one of them. There was one that she paid, I think, like $25,000 for back in like 2021, and it's currently worth like $100,000 if she had left it sealed. So it's doing better than my stock market stocks right now, I'll tell you that. Yeah, that's insane. Our cage will be cinder block on 2 walls and then 2 U-line cage walls with ceiling, all behind a separate initial cage wall. That's awesome, man. Yeah, do whatever. I mean, I'm sure you have insurance and all those kinds of things, but I think that's the thing. As I talk to the guys, the 2 brothers that own the shop, is it's not about necessarily, oh, we have insurance, we can get the money back. You can never replace those cards, or it takes forever to get your inventory curated and back to where it was before when you have a loss like that. Yeah, because that's about, you know, satisfying customers. That you have $350,000. Yeah, maybe you have $300,000 back in your bank account, and that's great from a business perspective. But you don't have the cards to interact with your customers to still be that kind of destination trading card shop, because all those cards are gone. That's the same thing. There's been several, you know, I think I've had 2 or 3 insurance claims that I've done, you know, when cards were lost. And one was that, is it Raikou? Is that what it was? Beautiful card. I mean, I honestly thought about keeping it for myself. And I think it was a Raikou V, maybe? We've talked about it on a previous... Yeah, this card right here. And again, not the most expensive card on the planet or anything. Let me get my screen ready here. But just a beautiful card, and it got the package got ripped up in the mail, and there was no, when the customer got it, there was no card. I got repaid on it very quickly from the United States Postal Service, but then you have a customer that didn't get this card. This card is no longer in rotation. I guess maybe somebody could have stolen it, and maybe it is still in rotation. But if it truly got damaged the way the envelope looks like it got damaged, yeah, it's a bummer that this card, you know, wasn't available for that customer to get. And yeah, I got my money, and he got, in fact, I made more money with the insurance claim than I would have had I, you know, sold it through TCG Player and they took their 13% or whatever. But yeah, it's the principle, like, you know, buying that inventory again is challenging. Andrew says you'll never get the opportunity to buy the singles again at the percentages you originally bought them at. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And depending on how it was, the composition of that collection, you know, was it vintage? I mean, cards that, you know, there's not many in good shape rotating, you know, in rotation anyway, or, you know, in circulation out in the Pokemon's, you know, community. Yeah, so it'd be impossible to really get what you want back, you know, so. But yeah, I hit this button again here. Yeah, it's still working. Yeah, super chat goal, 5 super chats, $2 or more for the stream. But no, it's been a busy week. Next week is going to be super busy personally. So like I said, I'm doing some different releases next week with the shorts. Andrew said, even if we replace all the cards stolen, we'd have to replace them at market price. So then what do you charge for them? Got to add a percentage, then they don't move. So you have 300,000 in your pocket. Yeah. And no singles to draw folks to the shop. Exactly. Yeah, that was the big loss on that one for sure. So I don't know if you guys, I think the video I'm going to try to record tomorrow. I mean, I'm going to record me getting my Elite Trainer box as a piece of content too, probably. But the one I'm talking, I don't know if you guys got the email from TCG Player today about the bulk, the most valuable bulk cards that are out there right now, commons and uncommons. And so I went through all my bulk today and was able to find just a few of them. Not a ton, but yeah, listed some of those. I didn't have any of the ones that were like at the top of the list, but I think I'm going to talk about that in the video. But these are all my hollows and reverse hollows that I need to list. I don't know that I'm going to get to them tomorrow. I've got tons of stuff to do, but these are all hollows and reverse hollows. It's a Pokeball pattern there. See that? Go to camera 2, see if you can see how Yeah, all these are hollow foils or reverse hollow foils. Shiny. A Remoraid for Brava, Zarude. Yeah, lots of good stuff here. Oh, here's an older card. 2022. It's not that old. Earth and Seal Stone. But yeah, I need to get these listed and get them in there for 30. Hopefully, quite a few of them will be over 30 cents, but we'll see. That's my floor price. So I did list a few today that were just not even hollow foils. That the floor price, I put them at my floor price. They were close though. I don't like to do things too. I still love this card. That artwork on that card is super cool. Spiraling Psychic Energy. Wondrous Patch. Yeah, I might try to. I don't know when is the next release of League of Legends. I was really impressed with Riftbound. That's what it's called. I was really impressed with the quality of those cards. I'm assuming that my local game shop will do a release on those. Riftbound, the next release for League of Legends trading card game Riftbound is Vendetta. Expansion set number 4 officially will launch worldwide on July 31st. What day of the week is 31st? That's a Friday. Wonder what those boxes go for. Let's take a look. So I'm not sure which set this was. Unleashed. 220 cards. But unopened, it's only selling for 122. How many packs are in there? 14 card booster pack. Yeah. Hey, what's up, TJ? Pokepastor TCG in the house. It's been a busy week, man. Yeah, you know what's coming up this weekend. So yeah, we were talking about that earlier. And I had a bunch of stuff I need to get done this week, or out in the yard today, but didn't go out there because of all the crazy smoke. I'm sure you're getting quite a bit up there too. So yeah, we just been talking about the release tomorrow, and I was talking about League of Legends. I picked up a small lot of the Riftbound cards. I was really impressed with the quality of them. This is my last one. I got to ship this out in the morning. But yeah, I was really impressed with the quality of the cards, like the back. I'm sure. Yeah, TJ, did you? I mean, as being a League of Legends player, did you get any boxes of these? Did you get any of the sets and hang on to them or anything, or have you picked up any collections and have any like nostalgia with your League of Legends prowess? Yeah, if you guys didn't know, I know TJ has probably talked about it in one of his videos. Maybe I haven't caught it, but yeah, he's used to be pretty pro at League of Legends. So, but no, I was really impressed. I'm not sure. Let me look up here. League of Legends, Riftbound release sets to date. Yeah, so Unleashed was set 3, Vendetta is set 4. So the one that I was just looking at over here, this is the 3rd set, but I don't know what the price of this would be market when it came out to know if this 122 is champion your strategy, signature art. Each booster display contains 24 booster boxes. So if each booster box, so it doesn't look, what is the history on this? So yeah, it was selling for 133. When it first came out, it was selling for 170. It settled in around 117 market, unopened. But if it's 24 booster packs, so 24 times, so let's say it's $5 a pack, which is a little bit cheaper than a normal pack. It'd be $120, and it's only 122. So it doesn't look like there's so much from an investment perspective. Let me see here. Set 1 Origins. So let's look at Riftbound Origins. So yeah, the booster display there definitely has more of an upside. 267.28. So if it was around 129.99 or something like that originally, 139, this is almost doubled in price. But when did this one come out? Does it have a date on it? I don't see a date. What is it? What has it done? Oh, it's actually climbed. It's been climbing over the last 2 months. Looks like there was a lot of hype at the beginning. It bottomed out and then came back up. So interesting. Maybe the play is just buying and selling singles with that. No, I haven't done any Riftbound. I should buy a few Origin boxes and hang on to them. Yeah, that seems to be the upside right now. So let's see, Origin is definitely more than what it costs. Let's see, what was the other one? Spirit Forged? Let's look at Spirit Forged. Oh, it's a different artwork. Yeah, so the booster on that one is 172.07. So let's look at that one. Oh, that one spiked up pretty good here in the last couple months. Even at release, they were 146, and it's gone up and down. Yeah, 169.26, 172 through direct. And then let's look at the Unleashed. We've already looked at, right? Let me look one more time here. Oh, there's a booster display case. All right, so if we do them in order, we have League of Legends, the Origins box, which is the very first set, is currently, well, market would be 273. So, and then the next set was Spirit Forged. That's 172, or market 169, so around 170. Unleashed is 117, 122 through direct. And then the new set comes out at the end of the month. So that'll be interesting to see what Riftbound does. See, I don't know what I know Andrew was saying at his card shop in Georgia that he's got a handful, like a dozen guys that are really dedicated to Riftbound, but that's about it. So yeah, be curious to see how that plays out as far as if it has any staying power. It would be nice to have some additional, TCGs out in the space. I know Magic the Gathering and Pokemon obviously are the big ones in the game. Let's see here. I just realized, I'm up to 1.2 thousand views on my last video. That's awesome. I don't think I put in Discord that we were live, so let me do that real quick. Where's Discord? There we go. There we go. All right. Andrew said it started off super hot, but the supply of Origins drying up and going to $300 a box hurt customer confidence. Oh, so it was, that's right. You were talking, I think it was in the last stream, Andrew, that, yeah, it was a scarcity issue. It was like the launch. Yeah, and we talked about how challenging that must be if you're like a TCG producer, especially when a brand new TCG is coming out, trying to understand what the demand is going to be or not be and those kind of things. So, hey, what's up, Cameron? What's up, my guy? Welcome in, sir. Welcome in. And see, Andrew says, and I really think that Sorcery Contested Realm has a large runway ahead of it. Not only do I love playing it, but it's a small, dedicated community and consistently growing. All right, tell me more about Sorcery. What is this? What am I missing? Is that an old game? A new game? Is that a game that is... Look at the Dragon Lord box from Sorcery. Is that something that's supported by TCG Player? Okay, I think this is it. Look at this Dragon Lord. Man, it's going good, Cameron. Thanks for jumping in here, man. Yeah, Cameron sent me a, I think I may have mentioned this last week, sent me a text that on their home security camera, they got a notification that there was an animal or a pet or something on their back patio, and it was just a bear, you know, just walking across their back patio. Created by Eric's Curiosa. Eric loves old MTG. I saw some new games recently at a local card shop was promoting. Cameron says, I've had a pretty busy summer. Should finally get to chill for a month or so starting this weekend. That's awesome, man. I'm ready for you to start your YouTube channel. Get that content going. Andrew, is this what you're talking about? Dragon Lord box? Did you mean $600 and not $60 in your chat there a second ago? So this Eric Curiosa developed a card game that reminded him a lot of the old MTG. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he owns the original Christopher Rush Black Lotus artwork. Explore the draconic fantasy art of Ed Beard Jr. in this unique collaboration with Eric Curiosa's Sorcery. Full set of 13 game cards and 1 premium foil card. Interesting. He was driving force behind the Path of Exile because he wanted to play a game like Diablo 2. Nope, I was correct. 60. So what am I seeing for $5.69? Oh, on release it was an MSRP of 60. Gotcha. That makes sense. I know there's a lot of people that are making some, you know, making some money on the Disney collectible card game for sure. It's just, if I don't know if you watched one of PokePastor's last videos, TJ's last videos, but he talked about like the things you need to have longevity in the trading card selling space. And one of those is like a passion for the product, not necessarily for making money from the product, but just from the product as an IP. Is it something that like you get excited, or when you look at the artwork, or when you look at the cards, that like it's something that you're passionate about just intrinsically, so that, you know, you're not having to like manufacture, so it doesn't feel like work. You're just like, man, I always love spending time with these cards, you know, those kinds of things. And I just cannot get into the Disney CCG. I just can't. Like, I don't need, I can't like look at a Maleficent card, you know, that does whatever. Like, it doesn't excite me. Trying to illustrate the opportunity in this new game. Ed Beard Jr. did the original art for 4/5 of the original MTG Elder Dragon in the Legend set. Like Nicole Bolas, man, you're just name dropping, man. Totally. I just have like 3 or 4 promo cards from Gen Con 2 years ago, foils. Yeah, I'm sure those are worth something. I know that TCG Player certainly supports the Disney CCG, right? Is that right? Is Disney one of the... I'm assuming that's supported by... Oh yeah, here's Lorcana. Yeah, they got Lorcana stuff on here for sure. On TCG Player. I see a lot of like toys and stuff. Oh, here's sleeve boosters. Yeah, I don't know what these cost originally. I would assume $5.99. And so that'd be 6 times 3, $18. So that's probably about a $20 upcharge. And then 5 shipping. So I mean, there looks like there is some margin there. I have no idea where this falls in the grand scheme of Lorcana, but Andrew says the Eye of Sauron has recently shined on Lorcana, and I'm afraid it's just the flesh and the pan flavor of the week. Yeah, you might be right. Time to load up some inventory. Load up some for me too. Let me give you my username and password. Load me up. Just your best inventory, Eloy. Just your best. I think I have Flotsam and Jetsam and Scrooge. Lorcana MSRP per pack is $5.99. Now I picked up. I've never opened any Lorcana. Next time I come across any Gundam cards, I may grab a pack or two of those to open on stream, because I don't know. I just love the whole Gundam IP. It's just not. It's not something I can find a lot of. I'm trying to expand a little bit as far as like what kind of cards I have in my shop. So that's why I kind of journeyed into League of Legends just a little bit. The Riftbound. The next set of Lorcana will be introducing collector boxes. Oh, okay. So that's the like higher end boxes that have guaranteed hits and stuff in them, right? Isn't that what that is? Not that you're going back to minis, but Gundam miniature game is in pre-release. Yeah, man, I can't. I got so much going on with this between content creation and the card shop. Yeah. Take your pick from the images I put in Discord. Oh yeah, I saw that earlier. You were putting some of your inventory in there. It works for Magic the Gathering because they offered multiple card frames and card treatments, and they have more players than collectors. Hey, Superior. Hey, we were talking about you earlier, man. How are you doing up there? How close are the fires to you up there? Because all your smoke is down here, man. All your smoke's down here. Yeah, we were just talking. I showed the video of those guys in the train up there in Canada, I think Ontario, that were surrounded by fire waiting for another train to pass. But are there any near you? Are they south of you? Or I mean, I know you're just over the border and it's the boundary waters, so you're just north of the boundary waters, aren't you? Up there in Canada? Not too far from me. So hope you're safe, my friend. Andrew said, but just because it's worked for Magic the Gathering, you can look as far as the Star Wars Unlimited TCG and see how jumping into collector boxes too early kills the price of your regular boosters and then the game. It's so bad. All right, man, tell us more. Pokebard TCG, what's going on, man? Getting some smoke from fires here in Virginia Beach. Oh, wow, yeah. Hey, Pokebard, thanks so much for all your interaction with me on Instagram. Man, you're liking a lot of my posts, and doesn't go unnoticed. I'm trying to, anytime anybody like in our Discord community, when I come across a post you've done on Instagram, I always try to like hype it up and like it a little bit. Okay, so the fires are west of you about 2 hours. Okay. Let's see what the smoke map is doing. Looks like it's going to be a little bit lighter here tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., but I'm going to have to be outside waiting on. Again, this is not a smoke map site, but yeah, so I'm over here. This is tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. supposedly. And then Superior, you're up here, right? Kind of where the mouse is. Can you see my mouse? You're kind of up in that area, aren't you? I think that's right. Fires are west of me 2 hours. Of course, your content helped me get to level 4 on TCG Player. That's awesome. Glad it helped. A fire train was about 3 hours north in Armstrong, Ontario. Andrew saying, dude, my dad lives on the eastern shore. So I think he's talking to Pokebeard there. Or Pokebard, said Beard. Big fire in Quetico is threatening my cottage. Yes, okay. Yeah, because if you kind of go up the north shore of Lake Superior, I know Grand Marais is right here, and then I know Thunder Bay, you're like up in that area somewhere. So bad stuff. Yeah, this is what it looks like outside here today, too. Where is this? That's in Vermont. Yes, New York City. Bad stuff. Bad stuff. Pokebard says, got to get the kids to bed, but just want to say, hey, hope everyone has a great night. Thanks, man. Thanks so much. Yeah, I got to get some sleep tonight because I got to get the next ETB for my collection in the morning, my local shop. But I'm not going to rush up there tomorrow. Get up, have a nice cup of coffee, have some breakfast, take my house shoes off, and head up that direction. All right, guys, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. I'm going to see if the play ad button is working. If you don't have YouTube Premium, let me know if it's going to play you an ad. And I will be right back. All right, I am back. Do it! Oh, thanks, man. Card shop guy, you do not have to be the sole super chat guy, but I appreciate your support, man. I really do. Super helpful. All right, what did I miss? What did I miss? So guys, hear me out. We always try. Well, I finally got an ad. We should hit the super chat goal before he comes back. It's $1.99. Oh, sorry, I came back too soon. I messed up your surprise. It was a number 1, not a 2. Oh yeah. I don't. Number 2s for me don't typically happen in this window of time. So if it does, we've got other issues that we're walking through. For sure. No, but I'm gonna miss hanging out with you guys next week. It's gonna be a busy one, so I'm not gonna be able to stream or do my normal releases next week. But I'm excited to see how the shorts are gonna perform next week. I got the 3 shorts in the can and planned out. Yeah, someone said, "Wow, finally got an ad." So, but yeah, if you've got premium, you won't get one. Yeah, so something happened with my Elgato Stream Deck where somehow, like, whenever each of those buttons, when you put it in there, there's a set of YouTube buttons in Elgato that it assigns it to your, you have to like log into your YouTube account on each individual button, and somehow those all got reset. So I went through today and logged in and basically gave it permission to do things on behalf of my my account. And so I think I fixed it, because instead of getting the big like hazard sign, yellow hazard triangle with an exclamation point in it, I got a green check mark that time. So yeah, that Be Right Back screen is in one of my videos I talk about it, but it's a a website called ProFounder. I'll show it to you here real quick. And it's got all these different customizable, so even like my subscribe thing, so like down here at the bottom of the screen, if I was going to say, you know, in all my videos, when I say, hey, if you found something you like here that you value, like, comment, or subscribe, that little animation right there, I made over on ProFounder. And so ProFounder has all of these. If you go over here to the left, you can look at all their free templates, and you can customize each one of these. And so like this, I think this right here, yeah, this one that I'm mousing over, that's the one that's like my channel subscribe. It has my logo and stuff on it. And the level up alert that I do is this one. We haven't done that in a while. This one just kind of like pop up your socials at the bottom. This can be like Instagram stuff. But yeah, there's a on fire subscribe button. But yeah, my Be Right Back screen is one. I think it's not that one. I don't remember which one it is. There's pages and pages and pages of free stuff here. But yeah, my Be Right Back screen is one of these that I just customized. So yeah, you could do right there, Be Right Back. Yeah, it's a great resource for cool animations. Like let's say you wanted to, if I clicked on this one, you can create it for free, but you can do a different color in the background. So let's say I wanted to do pink, or if I wanted to do red. And then some of them have more more templates than others. Oh yeah, here you can upload your logo, and then there's other show advanced settings. You can come in here and change door color, door light, metal color. There's all kinds of stuff, but it's a free website. It's got some pretty cool animations and stuff on there. Highly recommend it. But it's called ProFounder. Yeah, it's just has my logo. Kind of looks like it's yeah, kind of on an old CRT screen. But yeah, the level up alert. Let's see, where do I have that? I think it's over here on this screen. Yeah, this one. This is one. It's got my logo, level up alert, on it. Had it come from the top instead of the bottom. Yeah, pretty cool website. Check it out if you're thinking about doing stuff in content creation. Anyone in Georgia want to work at a card shop? I'm really about to blow a gasket with one employee, and that's 99.9% of the time not my nature. Be right back. Got to restart my computer. My scanner went on a fritz while scanning cards. All right, man. Yeah, do it. I don't know how. Don't want you to be unprofessional, Andrew, but tell us about your favorite employee. What is your favorite employee doing that's driving you crazy? There is an employee, not at the card shop I'm going to tomorrow, but one of the Twin Cities local card shops. He's not the owner, but he very much acts like the owner, and he really cares about like being friends with everybody. And the deals that he gives up at the front counter, like if I just walk up and say, what's the best you can do on all this? He'll just real quickly be like, say $50, give me $30. You know, it'll be a $50 purchase. And it's like, yeah, let's just make it $30. It's crazy. Cameron, if I lived in Georgia, I would. Cameron would be a great employee for sure. It's got to be hard though. Like if you have your own trading card side hustle, to work for somebody else and seeing the deals that you're able to do on behalf of the person that you work for, but you're not able to get those deals yourself. Because then you would have like a conflict of interest where if I was up at the counter and it's like a really good deal and I can afford it, you know, I wouldn't do this, but like it'd be like, you know, wink, wink, I'll meet you out back at 7 o'clock and I'll give you cash, you know, for it or something like that. So that's gotta be challenging to see all those deals come through and you not be able to kind of like take advantage of them. I think it shows that I'm recording. How am I recording? I tried to do that one time and it didn't work. I'm gonna hit stop recording. I'm still live. How did I start recording? What button did I hit on my... Huh, I'm gonna have to come back and take a look at that. Because it actually did record for a couple minutes tonight. if that's something we can do, I might try to do an idea that I had quite a while back where I was going to do like a live pre-recorded video here with you guys while I was doing a podcast. Not a podcast. What did I say? Podcast. I was going to do a pre-recorded piece of content while I was live streaming. That's what I meant to say. Words hard. I took a little nap before I got on here tonight, and I thought it would make me a little bit more mentally acute, but it has not. It has not. I had there's one of the subreddits I'm a part of called NewTubers. The question that someone typed in there, it says, is subscriber growth typically exponential or linear? Is subscriber growth typically exponential or linear? And I just typed in yes. And I got an upvote on Reddit for it. The answer is yes. It's typically exponential or linear. Cameron says, one of the biggest gripes I have in reselling right now is not being able to list stuff for pre-sale, physical storefront required. By the time I'm able to list Pokemon Center ETBs on release day, the price has reduced by half. Oh, I didn't know that was a requirement. See, I try to do all my Pokemon Center stuff on Facebook Marketplace. I find that's where I get the best. But I'm not doing a pre-release of it. I wait till I have it in hand. In fact, I should be getting my Pitch Black Pokemon Center stuff tomorrow, I think. Yeah, I just got an email. Your package will arrive soon. Let me see if it gives me a tracking number or not. Yeah, it says I'm supposed to get it tomorrow between 10:40 a.m. and 2:40 p.m. Oh yeah, it's here in the Twin Cities. Wow, okay. All right. Oh, they finally took my money for it. Like they took my money, and then it was back on my card, and then they took my money again. I think that's how they're checking to make sure you have the money before they ship it. And then when they ship it, they take the money back out again. So that was interesting. I was just like, oh, I'm going to get free stuff. That's crazy. If I get it tomorrow, maybe I can sell it before the weekend's over. Not sure what eBay's pre-sale rules are, but I need to get a seller account made on there to offload some slabs. Yep. Yeah, that's definitely the best place to sell slabs would be eBay. Absolutely. Gosh, my wife sounds like she just dropped something upstairs. Hope she's okay. Yeah, but if you guys haven't checked out my latest video about this new shipping shield product for bulk, the 3-pocket inserts that go inside number 10 envelopes, they're really, really good. Really, I mean, that video's just taken off too. It's crazy. For the first like 12 hours, it was averaging a view a minute. I was just like, wow. Who'd have thunk it? Not me. Not me. Check something real quick. Yeah, I've never tried to list anything for pre-sale, but I've never really had anything to pre-sale. I'll show you real quick, Cameron. It's the one that I released on Tuesday. The bulk game changer one. Yeah, I just released it on Tuesday night at 6 o'clock, so about 48 hours ago. And yeah. It's kind of blown up. On my end, it shows 1.2 thousand views, but on this view, it's only showing 1.1. But yeah, I had 25 sales come through with my account, my affiliate link through Shipping Shield. from people that are buying the product after watching the video. So, Stockpile Sparky, welcome back. My order was shipped out today and went ahead and got some card shields also. I used your code. Thank you for that. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Helps me, helps you. I like it. Oh, I can start a poll? Let's start a poll. Let me ask I've never done a poll during a live chat before. Let me ask a question here. I won't say what the poll is until I actually make it go live in chat. I'm assuming it's going to pop up in chat. I'm assuming I can add an option. Yes, I can. I gotta put some emoticons in here. I don't know if these emoticons are going to match up. I gotta find the right emoticon. All right, there we go. All right, here we go. I'm going to start the poll in the chat right now. Let's see how it looks. Never done this before. Can you see the question? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, I can't interact with it, so you guys have to interact with it. All right, can you see the poll in chat? I only got 6 or 7 on live right now. All right, I've got an excited. Got a so-so in there, 2 excited. I haven't done a deep dive into the card art for it, but I mean, there's always, I mean, like my favorite card art from, was it Chaos Rising? Or was it Perfect Order? Perfect Order, the Talonflame that I like. I can always find a card that resonates with me. Yeah, 3 votes. 2 excited, 1 so-so. Anybody else in chat want to put it in there? 3 excited, 1 so-so. No one's not too hyped at all. Yeah, Perfect Order was the one that I went to at my local game shop that when I rounded the corner to get in line, I was like 5th in line and I couldn't believe it. And it wasn't like a really cold night or anything. It was just that one. That was my first one I've experienced since I've been in the hobby. That the hype just wasn't there. Like, and even the owners of the store were just kind of like, "What is going on with this set?" And I'm like, I don't know. I was excited for it. So obviously, I still have it back here sealed. Hasn't gone up much of value, but it will over time. For sure, it will. So. Yeah, you know, one of the videos I really thought was going to perform well was this Pokemon 30th Celebration hot takes. I mean, it's got kind of like conflict in the name, you know, because I'm giving my hot takes on it. It's the 30th Celebration, which is super hyped. I made sure the Pokemon logo was on there, and it's only gotten 108 views, which is crazy. And then the one that I like put together without much thought, I got the email on Tuesday morning about. No, what morning was that? Monday morning, that the new product, we could begin to talk about it because the affiliates, we've had these products for the last month trying them out. And so I just put that video together in one take, just talking about the product and the things I've enjoyed about it, because I've used it in about a dozen orders so far. And yeah, it just blew up. Like, I went to bed that night and pulled out my YouTube Studio app, and I was like, what is going on with this video? And then I started getting all these emails of people using my affiliate code, and I'm like, what is it's crazy. I've been doing this for 10 months and I'm still trying to figure it out. Cameron says, I think the internet has a big influence on people's thoughts about new releases. Perfect Order is a great set at the end of the day. I agree 100%. Now, from an investment perspective, like the upside on it, I mean, the current market of it, I think is around $75. And so if you paid $55 for it, it's only gone up $20 in the last few months. And so compared to other sets like Destined Rivals, Ascended Heroes, it's certainly not the the investment bro, pick of the day or anything. But hey, Nick coming in. What's up, buddy? Nick got your vote in there. We get another so-so. Is that what we got? I still stand by the idea that cool box art equals more hype. I can see why Zygarde isn't particularly enticing. Yeah, I agree. I mean, yeah, if you're looking at, of these three for sure, you got Dragonite, with his wings on his head, with this like cartoon vibrance, artwork on it. And you got Greninja over here, upside down, flying on a shuriken, water all around. I mean, that's so cool. And this is like a guy standing in a field that's like throwing his kid's toy blimp across the park. What is going on there with his big Ziggaroot looking blimp self over there? So yes, of these three. But I don't think Chaos Rising, is it performing well? Nick says, I like the booster boxes in the back. Nice splash. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I just, with the release of Pitch Black tomorrow, I had to pull these out. Stockpile Sparky says, I'm excited every set that releases, but I don't know if I will be super excited until they have the Mega Snorlax EX, and I will be chasing the SIR for sure. Yeah, that'd be fun. Mega Snorlax. He's already like this big, fat, lazy dude, but we need to get him in a Mega. Is there a Mega Snorlax? Is that a thing that's actually ever been printed? Now that I know about these polls that I can do, this would have been good to have up the entire stream with the release day tomorrow. Like, what are people's thoughts on Pitch Black? And then everybody that stopped by could have thrown a vote in there, and we would have a better cross-section of data to know if we... I got my hand up near my mouth a lot today. What is that about? Okay, great question, Z. The thickness of the paper for the 3-pocket. Okay, so this is the craft paper one. It's kind of a khaki tan color. Both of them are thicker than... significantly feel thicker than just a number 10 Amazon Basics envelope. So this feels super thin compared to both, but the craft paper one is 32-pound paper and the white one is 100-pound paper. So this is a much thicker, almost has the texture of an index card. I mean, it is quite a bit thicker, but they're designed to go inside the number 10 envelope. So you'd put your 3 stacks of 10 and a single penny sleeve in here, and then that would go inside the number 10 envelope. So you got the double protection. I think the craft paper one coming in cheaper is more than adequate for getting your cards to where they need to go without an issue. But if you want to be super, but the white one, the thicker one, the 100-pound, is more expensive. I don't know how much more. I need to do the breakdown on that. But it is about 0.10 ounces heavier than this. I weighed both of them empty. And so the white one, while it's thicker, it is 0.10 ounces heavier. But this one full inside of an envelope, I didn't have my 4x6 label on it, nor did I have another piece of paper on it with like the invoice in it. But it came in at like 2.45 ounces with the white one with 30 cards in penny sleeves. So both of them are going to come in under 3 ounces. So they would be 1 first class stamp and then 2 single 1 ounce stamps. But I mean, for my money, both of these are fantastic products. Someone asked me in the comments if you could run these through the printer yourself, like if you wanted to print your own stuff on it. But I know Greg at Shipping Shield, you could pay a little extra and have your logo or whatever printed on here. But if you wanted to run these through the printer, yeah, it would probably go through the printer just fine. Yeah, this almost feels like a piece of cardstock, whereas this feels more like construction paper thickness. And then the Amazon Basics is the thinnest of the three, but obviously these are different. But yeah, I would think with either of these, depending on, I mean, they're made for bulk purchases, so higher quantities, less value cards. But I did have like a $15 order that had like 25 cards in it, and I used one of these, and it got to the customer just fine. So I've done several orders using them. But yeah, they're good. Which one do I like more? For the protection, the white one, but for the cost, the craft paper one. So I like them both. I have 350 of each of them that I'm going to keep using. But Surging Sparks ETBs are up to 130. I was skipping chances to buy them 6 months ago because it was a super cheap set. I probably sold 8 or 10 of those for 65. What is the one I have up here? One moment. Let me see here. What do I have? I think that's what I have here is Surging Sparks. It's over in the corner. I can't get it. Is that the one with like on the ETB? It's Pikachu with the crown. Let me see here. Yeah, I have one of those myself that's still sealed. Yeah, it's funny, through the Direct program unopened, it's $126 plus $5.99 shipping, but down here it's $132. Shipping's included for $133 here. Treat yourself, TCG. 100% feedback. Oh yeah, Nick, I think, didn't you give me... Yeah, the purple one with the Pikachu. Yeah, I have one of those. That's a fun box. Yeah, Nick, I think you gave me like crazy fun feedback when I mailed you. Did you ever, Nick, did you ever get the second order that you did? I mailed both of those orders a day apart. Did you get both of them yet? Uh-oh, we're up to 50-50 now. 50-50 excited, 50-50 so-so. All right. Second one didn't come yet. Well, I don't like that. Let me go look at... Of course, I did give you the link to track it, but I haven't looked at it since you asked me the other day. Let's see here. Where is... Yeah, it's still just showing accepted at the origin facility. What is the expected delivery date on that one? Yeah, because I put that in the mail. Well, you know what? But July 4th. I put that in the mail probably on July 4th, that morning. Yeah, because I packed it late on July 3rd. And so I wonder if that, yeah, if July 4th had something to do with it getting gummed up or whatever. All right, man. Well, let me know, and I'll work the system if I need to get a refund or whatever. I'll obviously refund you, but if we want to wait a little bit longer, you know I'm good for it. You're either gonna get your cards or gonna get your money back, bro. So I'll obviously take care of you. Take care of any of my customers, not just you, but especially people in the community here. I will certainly make it right one way or the other. And if I need to do an insurance claim, I'm not going to leave that up to you. I'll take care of it and see if we can. Yeah, because it was like a $12 order or something. So yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to have $12 back though. I don't know if they've paid me out. Yeah, TCG Player probably hasn't paid me out for it yet or not. So. Seth, are you really asking what's pitch black? Are you talking about me? Yes. No, Seth, I'm talking. No, your order took forever for sure. Yeah, I'm going to be out of pocket all next week too, Nick. So actually my shop will be off this next week. I'm going to be so busy doing some other stuff. Yeah, I very rarely turn my shop off, but it'll be off for almost 8 days. So I may turn it back on towards the end of my week, but we'll see how it goes. So yeah, but when we get back in pocket, we'll figure it out. Oh yeah, Seth, sorry, you're asking that genuinely. I thought you were being silly. Yes, Pitch Black is the latest Pokemon set that comes out tomorrow. That there are some pre-releases out there. But let me show you. So yeah, so we got the Mega Evolution Pitch Black, July 17th, 2026. So I've got some featured cards here, but yeah, it's the new set. This is the kind of the big chase here, the Mega Darkrai EX. So yeah, oh, you know what? Let's look at cards together in the new set. Let's see which ones we're going to get excited about. Love Charcadet. Cameron says, I had to file my first insurance claim through TCG tracking, $300 card. That buyer claims never arrived. Pretty easy process. The claim was approved. Yep, my first one got approved too. So yeah, nice. That's great feedback from Cameron. Yeah. Ooh, I like the Whale Lord. Oh, the Whalmer. That's like the crocheted version. Ooh, I like that Sea King artwork a lot. Maybe I can change some of your minds on... Oh, not too hyped at all. We got somebody coming in being like, meh. The Whispering Mice. Do you think a movie suffers in quality or for us to invest in if the main protagonist is unredeemable? Whitney Bulger and Black Mass. I have no idea what you're talking about. No clue. See you, Z. Thanks for hanging around, man. Have a great weekend. I have no idea who Whitey Bulger and Black Mass is. Do you think a movie suffers in quality or for us to invest in if the main protagonist is unredeemable? I do like the a movie mechanism of revenge. That's one of my favorite movie yeah, one of my favorite movie not mechanisms, not the right word. Themes. Slowpoke, Slowbro, they're okay. That Litwick's kind of cute, kind of a snowy scene behind the Litwick. Mega Chandelure. Cranidos, Rampardos. Never seen those before. Wonder how long those have been around. Mega Darkrai EX over there. Thievul. I like me a good Thievul. I like Nickit too. That Nickit artwork's kind of fun. Man, Zarude is just crazy. He's always in a crazy pose, like a spider monkey of death or something going on there. Ooh, I like that Chi-Yu a lot. I like that artwork. Got a Mega Excadrill. Well then, what's your favorite movie then? We expect a spectrum of favorite movies, not just one. That's a good question. Movies that I could watch over and over again. Have some guilty pleasures. I mean, certainly Star Wars. Not all Star Wars movies, but I do enjoy Star Wars as a whole. I have a single tattoo and it's a Star Wars tattoo. Why are these... Are these not revealed yet? Is that why they're the Pokemon back of the Pokemon cards? I don't know that I've ever seen that. I like that Delmai's artwork a lot. Are these unreleased? Is that why they're all like that? Mega Chandelure, Mega Darkrai, more Pico. Oh yeah, 4 through 6, of course. I like that Gwen. That's kind of a fun card. Is that chandelier on her head? What is that on her head? Huh, I guess there are maybe some that are still unreleased, huh? I just thought by now that they'd all be out there. I dig this card a lot. Let's see here. But that's where adding your QR code to the packing slip comes in, because it will tell you when and where the QR code is scanned. So it says it was scanned and the envelope was definitely opened. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Let's see. Favorite movies. I could watch Tombstone once a day, every day. I love that movie. I love Doc Holliday. I love the revenge plot in that. The Count of Monte Cristo has just a great revenge plot. The long play on revenge. That's a great movie. One of my favorite movies is Thor Ragnarok. It's just a fun movie. It's not really necessarily revenge in it necessarily as a theme, but that's a fun movie. My daughter's really been watching through all the... I'm your Huckleberry, heck yeah. Why, Ed, are we cross? I know, let's have a spelling contest. There, now we can be friends again. No, I'm your Huckleberry. He said, I was just joshing about. I wouldn't. Oh, such a good movie. So many good lines in there. I do like the Dark Knight series a lot. Especially the one with Joker. That's great. So Begins, Rises, Dark Knight. Those are fantastic movies. You know, I was talking to my wife the other day. It has been really, really difficult for me to sit down and watch something. Like, it's just so difficult for me. My brain, I don't know if it's working in smaller entertainment patterns than it has been in years past, but yeah, it's just more and more challenging to sit down and just like watch, unless I go to the theater. You know, I've got tickets already for my daughter and I the night before the release of Spider-Man, the newest Spider-Man movie. So I'm going to see that on the Thursday night before it releases on Friday. So I got my daughter and I pre-release tickets for that. Rumor has it Kurt Russell co-directed Tombstone and made Holliday's part bigger, making his own part smaller. Russell has integrity. Seth says there are certain adventure movies I can watch a lot. That's Latin, darling. Apparently Mr. Ringo's an educated man. Now I really hate him. When he takes his empty, like, shot glass cup and spins it around. That's Latin, darling. Apparently Mr. Ringo is an educated man. Now I really hate him. Sahara, Hidalgo, A Knight's Tale, Prince of Persia. I don't know that I've seen half of those movies. What is a movie? There's got to be a movie that I just... It's hard because, like, I'll say Star Wars, but there's certain ones that I have opinions about, like, that are weaker or better, especially in the Disney era of movies. I do like Rogue One a lot. But I will say that the Andor series as a whole, gosh, so good. So good. So poignant, so timely. It looks like our poll down here, we got 8 votes. We got, yeah, had a split on excited and so-so. And then not too hyped at all. All right, guys, we still have a super chat goal. We've got about 15 minutes left on it. Try and get 3 more super chats to get us to 5 super chats. And the super chats are at $2, the $1.99 or more to count towards the goal. So if you're interested, jump in on it. Let's hit our goal. No, I don't really have any interest in seeing Young Washington. I might see it at some point if it's on one of the streaming services that I already pay for. But no, I don't have any really interest in seeing that one. I mean, it looked decent in the trailers. Have you guys seen the trailer for that new Tom Cruise movie, Digger? Digger, Digger. It looks absolutely wacky. My assumption is that it's a tongue-in-cheek look at politics. It's an Angel film, so it'll be there. That is not one of the services I subscribe to, but maybe at some point if I ever subscribe to it. Yeah, I watched the trailer for it like 3 times, and I'm like, what is this movie? What is up with this cat? Tom Cruise is almost unrecognizable. It's a very odd movie. What about The Odyssey? Is anybody interested in The Odyssey? I'm not really interested in that either. What is the next movie? I mean, the new Spider-Man movie I'm excited about. So like me and my son's thing is Star Wars, and my daughter and I, it's like Marvel. In particular, she loves Spider-Man. She's 16, so she, Tom Holland and all that. Yeah, the Odyssey, like maybe if I could see it in IMAX, because I know they recorded it on like 70 millimeter. Like all the big stories I'm hearing about it is that they made this soundproof container for the IMAX film of like called the blimp to keep all the sound inside, because when you're running the 70 millimeter film, it goes through like tons of feet per second or something. Curious what take Amazon will have on the new Bond. Yeah, that'll be interesting to see too. Cameron says, I'm going to go see The Odyssey this weekend and Spider-Man on release day. Yeah. Yeah, my daughter's really trying to stay away. All right, I'm going to turn off the poll here. End the poll. See if it does anything exciting. Oh, gives a summary. Very nice. 8 votes. 38% excited, 38% so-so, and 24% not too hyped at all. So I think that's probably 3 votes, 3 votes, 2 votes, the way the percentages break down. Man, I generally like Nolan films, but I'm not interested in this one in theaters. Yeah, same. I mean, I was just talking about Dark Knight. Obviously, that's one of his, Oh, I just realized I've got some buttons up here on my YouTube Studio where I can insert an ad or I can delay ads. So like if I was at a poignant part in our video, I can create a highlight video? Add streamer mark? I don't understand. That's cool. Cameron says, taking advantage while I'm here because movie tickets are only 10 to 15 in Indiana. I swear they're like 30 in Colorado. Yeah, I'm sure they're different prices, different places. Digger looks like Cruise will be... yeah, he's going to be showing his range. It doesn't seem like his type of story to portray, so maybe it's a range thing. Thoughts? Yeah, like whenever he was in Tropic Thunder and he had the big nose and had the overweight suit on and did all the crazy dancing and all that kind of stuff. Of course, that movie is 20 years old. That was like the first time I think he had done that kind of weird, like range thing. But yeah, this one looks very similar vibe to that with his, with the kind of the fat suit and the off-putting where he's not supposed to be an attractive looking man. Oh, that reminds me. Two of my favorite movies. Tom Cruise is in both of them. And no spoilers if you've not seen them. They've been out for a while, but like there are 2 movies I could watch over and over again. Oblivion, and the other movie has 2 different titles. When it came out, it was called like The Day After Tomorrow, but then they changed the title to Live, Die, Repeat, I think, or vice versa. I think it's Live, Die, Repeat. I think that's what you could look it up for now. Both of those movies, sci-fi, fantastic, and especially in Oblivion, the twist that happens about 2/3 of the way through the movie. Man, just I could watch both of those movies over and over and over again. And I'm not like a huge Tom Cruise fan, but those are 2 solid sci-fi movies for sure. Yeah, Oblivion, dude. The soundtrack for Oblivion also, so good, so good. The Whispering Mice says, I will say I don't care for the Mission Impossible villains, but Hoffman is the best villain, regardless of being in a Mission Impossible movie. But he lifted Mission Impossible 3 up from the ground. Yeah. Did you see Chris Pratt's Future War movie? I feel like I did. I did like the movie. There was the movie that Ryan Reynolds was in where he goes back in time and Mark Ruffalo is his dad. I think it was an Amazon movie. Oh, and then Ryan Reynolds is in another movie coming up. Oblivion has similar vibes to The Island with Ewan McGregor. I haven't seen that either. It is so difficult for me to sit down and watch a movie. I don't know why. Especially at home. There's so many other distractions and so many other things I need to do. But at the theaters, I enjoy it. Yeah, that was a good one. But the new Ryan Reynolds movie where he is a... What is he? Is he a... The Island was like in 2006. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds is like an American... Is he like a fighter pilot or something? And he lands in Russia, and the guy that finds him and rescues him like loves the United States. And it looks kind of like it's going to be like kind of sarcastic and funny, but also like an action movie. So that might be a fun one to watch. I don't know. All right, gang, we're going to end the stream in about 5 minutes. Yeah, actually, it started the countdown for 5 minutes for the super chat goal of 5 super chats. But man, we have talked about all kinds of stuff tonight. We've talked about movies. Obviously, we've talked about the new Pokemon release. We've talked about the smoke here in the Midwest from all the fires in Canada. We checked on our friend Superior that lives in Canada. He said the fires are about 2 hours west of him. So thoughts and prayers for him. Yeah, I'm going to get some sleep tonight, and then I'm going to definitely go get me an ETB tomorrow, for sure. Whispering Mice said, dude, I watched for the first time Star Trek TOS, the whole 3 series back to back, and did not have the phone near me, so you have no excuse not watching one movie. What is that? TOS. That's what does TOS stand for? Pokemon related, I finished the latest base set of TCG Pocket. You don't sound Canadian. No, I'm not Canadian, but I'm in the Twin Cities in Minnesota, and so, but I'm from Texas. I spent the first 40 years of my life in Texas. Oh, the original series. Gotcha. Warren, what is up, man? Been missing out on these live streams. I'll have to catch the replay. Yeah, for sure. Star Trek Terms of Service. That's the best one. The original series. Gotcha. 60 series with Michael. Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about now. For sure. I just didn't know. I was thinking of like Odyssey, and then obviously TNG, the Next Generation. That was kind of the sweet spot for me. No, I spent the first 40 years of my life in Texas. Moved to Minnesota 10 years ago. And so I'm 50 years young. I have started picking up some of the Minnesota stuff, but I haven't gone full on Minnesota yet. I'll say Ufta a lot. There's a lot of Norwegians up here, so. My last boss was from Minnesota, and it was very evident by his accent. Yeah. My wife, she's from Alabama. She talks to her sisters almost every day, and so she has kept her Alabama accent even while we're living here. I think mine has started to impact, but I work with my entire staff that I work with is Minnesotans, and so I think I've just naturally picked up some of the dialect and some of those kind of things. I still have the big difference between like saying bag, like when I was in Texas, like, hey, I'm gonna go get a bag, but up here they say bag, so it's like a tighter bag. It's almost like a BEG, but bag. And so sometimes I'll catch myself saying bag, and it's like I'm shortening up that A in the back of my throat. Nick says, have you seen the sneak peeks of the Magic Star Trek? Oh, yeah, I did see some people freaking out over that yesterday on social media, the new collaboration where it's going to be Magic and Star Trek. That's going to be kind of fun. Yeah, Cameron, thanks for swinging by, man. Yeah, see you later, bro. Whispering Mice says, mind you, is Scarface a good Empire movie? We feel Tony's Empire building was show via montage, whereas American Gangster and Blow showed us the Empire building during the whole movie. Yeah, bag. Yep. Power wash simulators getting Star Wars. Yeah, I did see that. Oh, Nick, you like TNG and Magic the Gathering. Man, Whispering Mice, I don't know. You're deep cutting all of these things. You know, these are movies I've not seen either. I've not seen Scarface. I've not seen American Gangster. I've not seen Blow. And when you say Tony's Empire, is that like Tony Soprano? I don't know what you're talking about, man. You're bringing in the movie angle. We've never had anybody come in here talking about movies, so I appreciate it. But you're doing some deep cuts, man. You need to find you a movie streamer. I do enjoy watching some of my reaction, like some of the YouTube channels that I do enjoy. I got 45 seconds to try to get to the super chat goal, everybody. 45 seconds. Just need 3 more super chats. Come in quick. $1.99 each. But if not, that's okay too. But if you want to. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks, Seth. All right, go enjoy your evening. Good luck with your stuff tomorrow. Thanks, sir. Well, we envy you. You've got quality movies ahead of you. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, I get to find... I already know the big surprise in The Sixth Sense. And so, but I do like M. Night Shyamalan's The Village. I like the twist at the end of that one. I did not see that one coming. Hey, Jeff, what's going on, man? Hey, Alan, hope you are well. I have missed too many live streams. So busy with work, school, and the cards. Understand, man. Understood. Understood completely. In fact, I've got to ship out a few cards before I go to bed. And then I got to go to bed so I can go get some Pitch Black tomorrow. So excited about that. All right, gang, we did it. We didn't hit our live stream, our super chat goal, but that is okay. Thanks so much for being here, everyone. The music stopped just in time. And so, yes, everyone get some good sleep tonight. Good luck on the cards if you're going to go get some Pitch Black tomorrow. And if you may already have ripped some. But, yeah, looking forward to seeing what all you guys ripped. Oh, Signs. Yeah, Signs is a little eerie for sure. I do not enjoy scary movies. All right, gang, another great live stream. No live stream next week, but then I'll be back 2 weeks from today with our next one. Next week, I'm going to be super busy, so I've already scheduled 3 shorts. Got an idea not only for a video tomorrow recording the Pitch Black release experience, but also have an idea for another video. Hopefully going to record that tomorrow and get that up. But yes, thanks so much for being a part of what we're doing here, what we're building. Discord link is down below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you in the next live stream. But I'm going to go to camera 2 and wish you all well. Let me start the music again. And we will see you in the next live stream. My name's Alan. This is Flip House Finds. See you next time.